Hello everyone and welcome back to the Desert Ranger. Today we're going to be playing Rome Total War 2 and we're going to be playing the 11 AD mod. This mod is of course a medieval mod set in the 11th century I believe or something like that. We will be playing as Kingdom of Hungary versus just a mercenary army. As you can see there is a ton of factions in this, from Kingdom of Jerusalem, Duchy of Normandy, Kingdom of Hungary, Kingdom of Scotland, Wales, England, Flanders and France. We played it already when we did the English versus Welsh. Now we're playing the Hungarians versus Mercenaries, and we are playing, as you can see, Mercenaries outnumber us, but we have more skill, so they will have more people on the field. I believe they have more archers, but we have more cannons. So yeah, let's get into this. So the law behind this is King, like sort of Lord Alfred, the conqueror of Macedonia, who was working with the Byzantines, sort of thing, helped to strategically take Macedonia, and then became a lord of a province of it. Built a giant cavalry sort of arch army, but didn't have much infantry, so he had to hire a bunch of infantry. And he then decided that he wanted to go leave Byzantine Empire after it, was getting crusaded, like tons, and attacked like by everyone. He then decided to move and go and just make a home in some other areas like Poland or Hungary. But the Hungarians were not having it. Give me a second, let me just turn music. I'm going to turn the music off, just because I don't want to hear music when I'm doing this. So yeah, and he moved on with a big army. He managed to conjure up of Hungarian, Baltic, all Baltic sort of soldiers, Italian soldiers, and Germanic soldiers, as well as some English and French mercenaries. And they're going up against a veteran Hungarian army who's been fighting against Polish rebels in the north, and some Hungarian archer rebels, and have so far won. And as you can see, pumped for battle, all ready to fight. So we'll set up our infantry in the opening. Seems like a bad idea.
I could give you some vanity items I own, just in case you get
So we're going to separate. These horses along these hills and all that. This will give them the advantage of just being in some kind of cover. Archers are going to form a giant line behind, and the Hungarian cavalry is just going to take the behind. The commander is going to go on the hill, of course, with some, heavy cavalry. The commander, here's the commanding officer. Hungarian knights. Where's the actual officer? Where's the king? Where's the king of the... I don't know where he is. But yeah, somewhere in there. Probably this guy, actually. You can see Hungarian knights sitting here. Hungarian heavy cavalry. So, not knights, but they are very trained and very heavily equipped. And then we just have some regular Hungarian cavalry. Then we got the battlefield set up. The Hungarian army waiting here. All they can see is a hill in front of them, but they're still prepped to fight this mercenary army after defeating the Polish one and their own Hungarian sort of archer rebellion, where a fierce archer battle happened, like skirmish, but luckily the cavalry managed to come in and fully wipe out any remnants. Over here we got our hidden units, regular Hungarian swordmen, so these could be just basic men who could afford, a sword, shield and helmet, and they just plopped them into battle. Some of them got insignias on of Hungary, and you know what I mean. So you got some richer ones here, that kind of stuff. We got some with the family houses on, stuff like that. Then we got our main force, and these guys are, these are our sort of dismounted knights. These are Hungarian royalty. So Hungarian, maybe nobles, lords, or just anyone who can afford really good gear and is rich enough to get good training is standing in the middle. We also have heavy spearmen.
It's a world that has every item.
As you can see, the mercenary army's finally reached its Germanic hunters up. So Germanic mercenaries here joined this force after hearing they'll get glory, fame, and tons of money. You know, a lot of them came. There is a lot of archers. That's the bad thing about fighting in here. Quite a lot of archers. We're going to send the Hungarian cavalry up here, travelling through the wooded area, passing the regulars there. I bet a large majority are probably hiding in here because they've got a lot more cover ranges there. We've got a lot of just dead trees. Pushing them forward now. They're getting into the position to get ready for the fight. Cavalry's going to play a really expert role in this, especially taking down the rebels here, and especially the archers. Some more crypt archers actually with shields, and some chainmail armor. Right, it's just a lot about waiting at the moment. Once we tackle one force, the rest will just push forward. Might as well charge in actually on these guys.
What sword do you have?
They haven't necessarily seen them yet.
Jesus
Christ.
Mine does 48, so.
Mercenary sword cavalry. Oh god, both of our horses have just engaged now. Surrounding them, luckily. Archers have relegged it. We have surrounded them and now began engaging with the Hungarians here. Or the mercenary cavalry. Probably are from Hungary though, these cavalry. Oh yeah, we're taking hits now.
You hit lava.
Archers are just taking the... Archers are hitting pretty hard. We're actually going to go send one of our calves.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, it's going to happen, goddammit. Probably retreat our horsemen there.
Do you not have healing potions?
If some people I say like that, I've made a stupid decision in this battle, it's because it's meant to be more historical than me doing strategy here.
How much hearts do you have?
Like, you know what I mean? Like these horsemen in there, they've ran right into some mercenary camp. They did come out on top a bit, but a lot of them are dead. And a lot of them are, yeah. And they're right now pushing towards... Right now pushing towards, looks like my lines here. Falkland infantry there. We're actually going to send our second flank. Our more elite cav and their own, you know, our own lord or king. They're riding forward. A lot of these guys are spears, no real swords. The Hungarian cav, which should make it more fun.
And the hollow also spawned too.
Right flank's going to push up, some just peasant militia sort of thing. Well, not really, are they? Not really peasant, but our Hungarian spearmen are pushing forward now. Like the Hungarian swordmen, these are just peasants who could, you know, get a helmet. Maybe their blacksmith managed to craft a helmet for their entire town. Helmets for them. Coming out of the field now a bit. Out into the open.
Even wait before you kill the wolf flesh, the wolf still spread. Just it spreads quickly when you kill the wolf flesh.
Here's their entire army then. All hiding in the trees. Spearmen over the flank here. All running inwards now, trying to get into some kind of cover. Of course, they were not going to make it far, as the cavalry have just probably done a charge actually out there. Did the cavalry charge our lines? No, they did not. They probably have no idea these guys are here, so that's good. Keep that flank safe. King is going to do a bit more of a flanking manoeuvre with his heavier cavalry. His knights and his nobles here taking up a bit more of a better position. We want to try and get these Germanic hunters. They've got a ton of Germanic. I think they've got like 5 or 4 units of them. They've got a ton of archers. That's the only problem. Balkan infantry, sword, Italians, axes. They're going to start firing. Oh, they're not going to make it there. Where? Oh god. Oh no, they're running. We're going to get a free kill on these Germanic hunters.
Whoa.
Yep, there we go. Hit them.
Wait, how much hearts do you have?
We might need to pull out. We might need to pull out.
Like.
Yeah, pull out. Oh, go.
8.
These cavalry get out of here.
Well,
They're not risking
I'm
taking
just
on
saying,
answers.
you might die a lot. Because you don't even have enough hearts to go against them.
I guess we move our entire force
Our
forward.
general is under attack.
A general should be
Yeah,
fine.
the life crystals, you need at least like 12 hearts before you can go against the full flesh. And even then, you'll still probably die.
Alright, set him up there. There we go. Then I'll set up.
Yeah, but you had better, yeah.
Spears, push up.
Probably have better hearts.
These guys all push up now. There we go. So we inflicted some kind of casualties on the Germanic hunters, but there is 160 of them. They're now like 140. So we killed like what, 20 of them?
You can actually.
Sword bands. So these are probably like definitely
Fighting on that.
Germanic as well, maybe. French or Germanic or something like that. They're just running. There's some Balkan infantry as well, so these are probably Hungarian
Oh
soldiers.
yeah, by the way, Finn,
Hungarian,
you
Serbia.
can get all the
and,
loot because I don't need the loot technically.
Alright then, so put a good eye
Wait,
on
have you not made one of those little? Finn, have you not made the like little passage where the little highway?
Infantry moving up. Make sure the infantry is...
Wait, we also need better armor because the ninja armor is not gonna help.
Got a good view on their entire army now. He's
So
gonna,
what's his actual armor? He's got
definitely going to give us a good view on what the hell is going on with these guys.
Oh my god. Oh.
So far the 2 skirmishes, the cavalry did go a bit on our favour, but a bit against us. We lose quite a lot. Well, a decent amount of cav actually with this unit here. 47 left, 81, 80, 80. Did lose quite a lot then, but we still do have quite a lot of our main bulk of the army, the infantry.
Oh yeah, the knight said she's probably a good knight, but she can make the turret.
Oh god. Oh, and they've just all been pretty much murdered. First engagement, and we have won the first engagement practically. These guys are now getting pretty rich here. Yep, they're getting hit pretty hard. Push them back. Really don't want to push them out of the area they're in.
Oh, you need a grappling hook.
They're gonna hit them in a minute.
No. Well, I have 1,000.
Alright, we're engaging now.
Wait,
Hungarian troops have engaged with
We have discovered
these
the enemy's
Balkan
hidden
troops. Almen are engaging.
Well, obviously,
We've got our heavy crossbowmen here. Our crossbowmen. Alright, these guys are going to begin hopefully engaging. But they're probably going to get friendly fire, they're not like the longbows. Spearmen engaging pretty heavily. We're fighting Balkan troops. So we're going to be fighting pretty bad.
I'll just be waiting down here till you guys get ready.
Right, the rebel force being absolutely torn apart. Oh no. Armoured spears about to get hit inside the cavalry. Looks like the armoured spears are now pretty much going to break soon. They're also supported by mercenary swords, but I'm going to be honest, it isn't looking good for them.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Hidden units have been discovered. It's fine if they've been discovered. We're going to hit them in the side. These guys are getting hit pretty bad. They are fighting desperately to survive. Oh no, our general's going to... Alright, here comes our general for a cavalry charge.
Discovered the enemy's hidden units.
How many hidden units do they have? Oh god.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Alright, we are... Oh yeah, we're breaking in certain areas. Alright, we are getting hit pretty heavy now. Like, we are losing a ton of men. Which is not good. I'm going to speed up a bit here until we get troops going.
Our men flee the field of battle.
No, stop. Okay, sorry, Clown. Keep pausing it for some reason. We're now hopefully going to engage this shot of units.
Welcome to my show.
Our archers have pretty much been pushed there.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Yep.
This is a shameful display. Our hidden units have been discovered.
Just so it, there we go. Had to mute my Xbox. Yeah, we're getting hit pretty bad here.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
The generals just began engaging. Yeah, we're being hit pretty bad now. It's just a matter of fighting until we can't fight no more. Can the Hungarian army hold it off?
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
I'm pretty sure the only reason we're getting murdered so much is because the archers being pain. I'm gonna hit the archers in the back now.
Batman.
Hopefully we are beginning to actually look up now and win this. Which is good. It's showing that we should be able to win this then. Uh oh, Mercenary Army's just been encircled. From behind and front. They've been totally encircled. Alright, these guys are just good. Should be in our favour. Let me continue from that, we're not getting that off. Mercenary Army being absolutely slaughtered by what's left of the Hungarian army. Generally can't tell who is who. Oh, I just watched. Oh, there's one mercenary. There's one there, armor spearman. Absolutely swarmed and he's dead. Alright, safe to say that we have successfully won this. Just going to speed it up a bit now. As our army sort of gets into place, I'm just quickly line them up to find out what the hell is going on. Cavalry, you're going to line up on that hill. Line up our army in whatever way I can. Our army's got pretty much battered in that fight. Like, our army got hit really bad. So now, better off actually. Just trying to view where was the most fighting. Here's one of the most fighting. Definitely think the most fighting area, yeah, was here. This was just full of bodies. Every single kind of body. From Hungarian to English to French to Macedonian. I'm pretty sure the Macedonian guy got away. Alfred has escaped Hungarian justice. Yep, and there we go. It is complete. Successfully beat back the enemy army and won. We lost 1,456. They lost 2,520. We did get 2,505 kills. They got 126 kills. So we lost a lot from just our own friendly fire. Pretty much all my men didn't get no units fully abolished though, that's pretty good. Did we kill the enemy general though? I think we did. Pretty sure we slaughtered the enemy general, so there we go. Winning that. That's probably going to be it then, for the second Rome 2-1 that I'm doing. I'll probably be doing a faction review of some factions that I actually enjoyed to play when doing this. And I'll be doing the video of explaining what's going to happen with this mod and when the campaign and stuff like that. And stuff that I think would be cool to add to this. So farewell everyone, and I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay safe out there guys.